Welcome to the collective on this sort of rainy day. I finished my box. It's very heavy. It took 3 wheelbarrow loads. And as you can see up here is Mama Junco, is what they call them, a black-eyed junco or dark-eyed junco on the fence. She is the one that has the nest over there in those buckets. And also there's a nest up here, but I won't disturb her. It's that long nest thing right there. You can see. So what I'm doing today, I don't want to plant garlic. I found a lot of garlic and it was loose and clumped. So when you clump garlic, you got to separate it or it won't bulb. It'll just turn into like gross onions. So let's take a look. So I had the clump of garlic, you can see it towards the back, and it was all clumped up, so you have to take them and separate them. But I can never grow anything in here because the organics are just always dead in here. So I'm adding a lot of hay and a lot of other things in here to compost. The chickens are helping a little bit, so I'm going to have some chicken stuff too. Some chicken crap that's been hardened, and I'll show you a little bit about where I'm getting that. So the chicken crap comes from here. This concrete makes it pretty easy to use a flat blade shovel to shovel it up, and it's already pretty much hard. And so I just put it in here, and then I'm going to stab it back into that area, the raised bed in the back. Eventually, with that raised bed, well, also I collect them in bins, so when they crap on the roost at night, and when they settle down, they crap in the bins instead of pretty much everywhere. And Cocaine Sally's upset that we're here. She's one of my talkers. And they're certainly not shy. We think Dugan, good boys. Yeah, so we're trying to bring some life back into this raised bed. And this raised bed I hope to eventually have into another greenhouse, just like this guy. But this one's heated, and I want this one to not be heated, so I can still do tomatoes or hydroponics or do some additional projects which are coming up. I got a new computer with a faster processor, so I'm hoping this will help me out with my videos a little more because they like to crash a lot, even the short ones. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully we'll get some more videos pumped out to you. I really appreciate you guys sticking around as well. I also have, of course the name escapes me, but this is a plant that's good for fertilizer with the flowers on it, I'll come up with a name in a minute. Yes, it's comfrey. This is good for fertilizer. It grows like really rapidly and everything. So I'm going to be using that. I'm going to cut it down and I'm going to try it again and throw it in there into the bin as well. After a lot of mulching and adding the hay and the chicken crap and all that in it, I planted me some of the seeds, well, you know, the bulbs for garlic, and then I took all that big clump and planted those. I know it's late in the season, but whatever. I'm in no hurry for garlic. And I'm sure these guys will be doing something and recovering, but I'm sure you can keep track with it too. The hydroponic system still isn't up. Pepper plants are all ready. They're already blooming. Dragon fruit's doing a lot better. I cut the tips off of a lot of them and then started making sure they all hang down like hair. Apparently that's one of the secrets. So we'll see. My eggplant's doing great. This is the Cooks. It's got some kind of little virus issue on it, but I think it's going to be just fine. I sprayed some neem oil on it, and all the other ones are starting to bloom as well. And my giant banana, pink banana, winter squash, very hard to propagate, is doing well. And then here's my little cloner. Several tomato plants are red. They're ready to come out. They got roots all over them. Let's see. I'll show you. Yay! So I went to the Thai restaurant and got me some from pho, even though it's Vietnamese, but I got pho from there and stole one of their Japanese basils, or Thai basil, and so I'm propagating that, and hopefully I'll get roots out of that. Let's see what else. And then some of my tomatoes and some of my squash. They're all ready, and these are my super hots. So everybody's ready. The super hots are going to go into dirt. These will probably go into dirt, a lot of them, but some will go, because I want to keep them over winter. And I want to do a good job of keeping the aphids out. So we'll see what happens. My Perillia, this guy's a sesame plant. These guys were wild. I was like, well, I don't have any. I need to have seeds. because I didn't have any, because I couldn't get anything. But I remember shaking seeds off into my cactus mix just for fun, because I didn't think it was going to work, but who knows. But yeah, sure enough, 3 plants started showing up, so I repotted them. Good times. Coffee's doing fine. Everything's doing pretty well, except for my, I haven't decided, maybe I'll put a misting system in for the vanilla. Maybe that's why it's not happy, even though it is in a pot and I water it and spray it every day.